Namaste. Welcome. I'm back with another video. So this video, I just wanted to speak out and discuss how to heal the heart chakra after a heartbreak or a breakup or just anything like that. And this video is not only pertaining to how to heal the heart from an intimate relationship with a partner, but it is also about how to heal the heart from all types of relationships, even the relationships that we have with ourselves, because little do we know we are the catalyst who can stab and break our own hearts. So yeah, let's go. Most of you may know, maybe some of you don't know, but most of you may know, it's been overdue time for me to make a video like this. I've been going through many transitions, many breakups, many heartaches, many heartbreaks. So here is my video of me sharing my healing practices to you all, because I've been, going through many heartbreaks, many hardships, many, heart healing flows and feelings. So yeah, now we can fast forward. So yes, like I was saying, there are so many great endeavors, so many worldly goods on how we can heal the heart chakra. So these are specific ways that I like to use, or what I like to do to help aid in the healing of my heart. So number one, I love carrying this rose quartz crystal every single where that I go. It's just been attracted to me. It hasn't left my side since maybe almost 2 years ago in my first breakup, and that lasted 9 years. So that was my first breakup ever. That was my first boyfriend ever, and it was a hard, difficult time to get through and to overcome, but I'm here now, and this crystal has definitely helped me out on the path, on this new journey, on this transformation journey. So any rose quartz stone, any orange calcite, any green stone, because green is the color of thy heart, pink is the color of thy heart, and red is also the color of thy heart. Even though red is the color of the root chakra, you can still use that color to heal thy heart, because that represents oxygen blood flow. So that's perfect for healing and opening up thy heart chakra. So number one key into the aid of healing thy heart chakra is bringing around and carrying crystals with you. Doing crystal meditation, placing the crystal over your heart and just meditating. It doesn't matter if it's just for 1 minute, for 5 seconds, to an hour, to 5 minutes. Just as long as you're doing this meditation and you're doing this crystal healing every single day, and you're not giving up on your practice, and you're not giving up on yourself, and you're not giving up on your heart. So the second way on how I've been healing my heart chakra is by writing and reading. So I love writing, and I love reading. These are my two favorite things to do right now. This is my favorite journal right now. This is my favorite book right now. Everywhere I go, like I said with my crystal, my rose quartz crystal, those two things go with me every single where. The journaling helps aid in the healing of my heart by me being able to express what cannot be expressed through thy heart through voice, through vocally, but it can be expressed on pen and paper, the thoughts of my heart in words on paper, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's very healing for me. A lot of people may not feel the same way as I do. I mean, I'm a writer, but majority of the time when I do encourage and I motivate others to write, they really find it enjoyable, and they find it very meditational, if that's a word. They just really enjoy it, and they tell me that it's helped them, to release in so many ways. And yeah, so I love to write. It helps me to release. That's what it does. It helps me to release and let go of all of the pain, all of the aches that is within my heart. And by reading, it allows me to read, it allows me to focus and to come to realizations, different realizations and resonations and understanding and overstanding. So I may open up this book and a page may just pop out to me, and that message is for me for that day, and it resonates with me, and sometimes that message may help me into understanding or overstanding, or just it synchronizes everything. So yeah, writing and reading helps us to stay also focused in the present moment and not so much focused on the pain and the aches. And we don't want to always be focused on the pain and the aching, because that is negative energy. And when we decide to escape from the pain and the aching, and not to feel and flow through that pain and that aching, and to try to escape within other endeavors, other negative endeavors, that isn't good either. So we need to escape within our passions. We need to escape within ourselves, instead of finding substances or negative situations that may make us feel good in the moment, but in the long run, or even in the moment, we know that we're not even supposed to be there. We're just wanting time to bypass because of what we're feeling, the pain and the aching. So we tend to go to alcohol, we tend to go to certain drugs, we tend to go out to certain parties just so that we so that we can't feel that pain. But we need to feel that pain, and we need to flow through it so that we can heal that pain, so that we can heal our heart. Number 3, the third thing on how I like to heal my heart chakra is by, going out into nature. I know that sounds so cliche, everybody's like, oh, or every spiritual person is like a freaking tree hugger, go out in nature or whatever, but it's true. Nature has the true all-time healings of anything, of medicinal healing, of physical healing, of mental, of emotional healing. So just imagine when you listen to nature's callings, to Gaia's callings, and you go out into nature, and you just embrace the energy that is around you to within you. You're taking in your deep breath, soaking in all that prana, all that, just the frequencies around you. That is helping to aid in the healing of thy heart, of the healing of all chakras, of the healing of the earth, of the healing of yourself, of the healing of your essence. So, going out into nature and just breathing deeply, you don't even have to do anything. I know a lot of us may, see a lot of us on social media and stuff, and see us enjoying our times in nature, and probably think to themselves like, damn, when I go out in nature, I'm not that freaking excited, or I don't want to do all that stuff. And you don't have to do all of that stuff. You don't have to be so super excited either. Just, take time to be and to feel and to flow within nature. Take a couple deep breaths, and that's literally all you need, and everything will soon start coming to you, and you will soon to see things coming to you, as well as seeing yourself come back to you, as well as seeing your heart come back into whole. So the fourth thing that I like to do to help aid in the healing of my heart is, swimming too. I guess that can go along with, nature. So we're going to scratch that. So the fourth thing that I love to do in the aid of the healing of my heart is, surrounding myself with family and people that, truly, genuinely care about me. the people that support me in my endeavors, the people that truly love me, and the people who are, who have truly been here for me and who have been there for me. That is, that's a major key, to surround yourself with uplifting and compassionate and generous people. Not people who, just use you or steal from you or just hit you up when they want to go party or whatever. Not people who take you out of your comfort zone and then in a negative way. Not people who say they're going to be a part of your passion endeavors and then they never do. Not people who say that they're going to show up when they never show up. Not people who promise to stay and then they end up leaving. So make sure that, the people that you're surrounding yourselves with are a reflection of who you are, who you want to be. Because you can always change, and there's nothing wrong with change, and we should not be fearful of change, because fear is only but an illusion. Look at me. I've had so much freaking changes and transformations, and look at where I am right now. I wanted to say that I'm not the happiest, but I am happy. I am the happiest, and things are coming into fruition, and I am so excited. So, once you detach away from the illusion of fear, everything will come into fruition. All your manifestations, all of your dreams, all of your imaginations will be, right before your eyes. And I feel mine. It's right there, the tip of my fingers and on my tongue. Something's there, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm excited right now. It's here right now. I can feel it. But yeah, just surrounding yourself with positive people, and not only surrounding yourself with positive people, but surrounding yourselves with with a good environment, So not only by surrounding yourself with positive people, but surrounding yourself with good, positive environment. So it's not only the people, but it is also the places that you bring your essence within. So, just be mindful and aware of where you're going and who you're being with, because, being aware and acknowledging, having acknowledgement is where, where it all starts. It's the baby steps that really matters, The last one on how I love to heal my heart would have to be the food that I'm also intaking as well. If you're trying to heal thy heart, you cannot be eating, bad processed foods. You cannot be eating meat. You can't. I know everyone doesn't have the same beliefs, but, the heart is of love. The heart is of compassion. The heart is of peace. The heart is of happiness. So, how can we heal our heart if we are, eating processed foods, if we're eating meat, because you guys know who I am, and I don't like forcing this on anyone, but, it's the truth. You can't be eating meat if you're trying to heal the pain, the aches in your heart, because when we're eating the meat, we are intaking that pain and that negative energy that animal had to go through. Animals have feelings just like we do. They have families to take care of and to tend to just like we do. They sleep and they use the bathroom just like we do. They cry and they have feelings just like we do. So imagine if someone is taking us or taking your child out of their home just to abruptly kill them, just to eat them. Do you know how much screaming you would hear from us? How much excruciating screaming? How much fear you would be able to feel from another human being, from just taking them away from their family, just to kill them, just so they can be a consumption for another essence? That's horrible. And energy is contagious, and energy does linger on. It doesn't even matter what you believe in or what religion that you're in. It doesn't matter what you believe in, because energy is within every belief. Energy is within religion. So energy is contagious and it does linger on. So you cannot, I wouldn't advise eating meat and eating processed food if we are trying to heal our hearts. Because like I said, the heart is of love, the heart is of health, the heart is of happiness, the heart is of peace, and the heart is of compassion and love, love, love. Bonuses number 2. So here are my 2 bonuses on how to heal thy heart chakra. So the 6th bonus is, drawing a nice hot bath, a healing bath, because we all know, or maybe we don't all know, but water is very healing for the whole essence, the mind, the body, and the spirit. So, as we soak and as we feel and as we flow within the water, we are, releasing and letting go of all of the aches and all of the pain. And as you draw your bath and as you are within your bath, cry, release, let go, get angry, scream, do whatever it is that you need to do to help aid in the healing of thy heart. If you feel like you're crazy, whatever, be fucking crazy. We all can tend to be crazy at times, and that is okay. Don't ever allow yourself, or don't ever allow someone else to make you feel low, or just don't allow someone to make you feel low for feeling the way that you do, for wanting to cry, for needing to scream, for needing to throw something at the freaking wall. We all heal and we all do things in different ways, and do what you gotta do. And the 2nd bonus, number 7, is dancing and flowing to the rhythm of your own beat, focusing all of your energy on yourself and not on the pain, not on the aching of your heart. You can focus on that so you can heal it, but not to stay stagnant within that negative frequencies and those negative thoughts and those negative, just in those negative thoughts and in that negative subconscious. Dancing plays a huge part in, just self-healing and all in general. Just flow and feel and open up thy heart to infinite peace, love, and happiness. And of course, putting all of these 7 worldly heart healing goodness together, it equals up to yoga. So my yoga practice is and will always be the aid in the healing of my heart chakra. So everything that I said all comes together in yoga, because yoga isn't just about the physical postures, the asanas that we see, but yoga is everything. It is a way of being, it is a way of life, it is a journey of self, through self, and back to self again and again and again and again and again. Okay, now we're going to discuss a little bit on how to overcome after, or how to heal after a breakup. And like I was saying earlier in this video, in the beginning of this video, that a breakup does not always mean breaking up with a romantic partner. Breaking up can be, breaking up with yourself, or breaking up with a family member or a friend. I don't know why we always have to assume when someone says their heart is aching or they're just coming out of a breakup that it means that it's romantic. That is very small thinking when we are these amazing, phenomenal beings. So we need to come out, and we need to venture out, and we need to tap into the genius that we carry within to without. So like I was saying, having a getting through a breakup, overcoming a breakup is does not only mean romantically. You know, overcoming breakups with self is probably the hardest, because during those moments, during those times, we tend to feel so lost. Our emotions are everywhere. Our head is discombobulated because we've broken up from ourselves. We are transforming and we are changing and we are metamorphosing into the next essence that we are coming into. It can be for the good, it can be for the bad. Either way, transforming and, changing is a breakup, and it can feel like a lot. It can feel horrible, even if it's good, even if it's bad. So, the breakups with self is a lot more deeper than a breakup with anyone else or anything else. You can also have a breakup with a family member and a friend. That can feel very deep as well, because we tend to get very detached to people living in this human experience. So when people go, or when people don't support, or when people, treat us badly, it's hard for us to take that in or to understand, what's being shown right before our eyes. And once that breakup hits, we always ask, why? What did I do? What's wrong with them? Like, oh, or we get upset, we feel some type of way. But we shouldn't, though. Breakups happen for a reason. People stay and people always go. It's just the fact. It's just a matter of practicing to detach, because us living in this human experience as spiritual beings, we get very accustomed to the aspect of attachment. And that's what hurts us the most, is getting attached and feeling that attachment. That's what hurts us the most. So we must and need to practice detachment all of the time. I've had to go through many detachments within this past 2 years, with people literally transcending to another dimension, people breaking up, and things that I had to leave behind, things that I had to let go. And that's where I also wanted to say that, we can also have a breakup with things. So like, say you've been living in a home for like many years, and you've created that home to be your sacred space, your home where you lay your head, and we're just a home where you're able to relax with your family and just with yourself, and just to be at home. You can break up from things like that, and that can hurt a lot too. But then that goes back to what I was saying before, into practicing detachment with everything. Not only even with materialistic things, just practicing detachment from living things as well. Because, we shouldn't feel that pain. We shouldn't feel that hurt from detaching away from things. I can understand people, but from things and stuff like that, we shouldn't feel so sad, because things can always come back. They will always come back, as long as you believe and as long as they are for you. And so then there is the breakup with the romantic partner, to which we all have come accustomed to going through. I don't know why in this lifetime, why do we have to hurt so much physically from, a breakup, a heartbreak from, a romantic partner. I know, attachment plays a huge part in that, but I just don't understand yet, why is that playing such a huge role in the heartbreak category. We need to do better. That's why I'm here, sharing this healing with you all, so we don't pass on these acidic, traumatizing cycles that our parents went through, that their parents went through, or just whatever shit Like, we need to break the cycles, and we need to really do the healing that we are looking for and that we are needing. So yeah, breaking up, how to, just breaking up after a heartbreak, or how to overcome, a breakup with a romantic partner, that can be very intense, because like us all, we tend to be very attached to our romantic partners if we are in a monogamous relationship, and even if we aren't in a monogamous relationship. We feel as if that person is a part of us, and maybe, sometimes they can be, but we need to keep it in our minds. We need to have that programmed in our minds instead of everything else, instead of all the other bullshit. We need to have programmed in our mind that, whoever is meant to be in our lives will be in our lives. If there's a break point that needs to be made, then that's okay. Like, that's okay. Like, it's okay to take breaks, or just to allow people to leave, or just allow yourself to leave, to gain clarity of self, to gain knowledge of self. We also need to have it programmed in our minds that, things need to happen in the propel of our transformation and our change and our transcendence. How can things happen? How can things fluctuate? How can things come into fruition if we are staying the same, if we are staying with the same person for many, many years? Like, of course we all get bored. Of course we all tend to feel some type of ways, when we get into arguments or after so long, and that's okay to feel those ways. It's okay to take time out for yourselves and to do things that you want to do. It shouldn't hurt us so bad, but it does, because we get those thoughts in our heads like, oh my God, I'm such a great person. Like, how could they do that to me? Like, and boohoo crying and in this depressed state, wanting to hurt yourself. Like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. None of it is worth it. And the question isn't why, what did I do, what is wrong with them? Those aren't the questions. The question is, what's next? What's next to come? What's next for me? What's next for them? It's easier said than done, I'm slowly getting there, and I'm super, super, super proud of myself. My first relationship, I don't know, it was last for 9 years, and like, I don't feel anything romantically for him at all anymore. I see him from time to time, and I miss him, from time to time, but I do not want him back. I never want him back, and that's okay too, lots of things are okay. And you are going to be okay, like how I am okay. This is not even fake. This is truly how I am feeling right now. My last breakup, was very, very intense. It wasn't even like a conversation had, or like both times. First breakup and then the last breakup. People just like to run away and block. And that's what also makes things a lot worse, when people just run away. There's no closure, and people like to block because they cannot deal with themselves, with their reflections, or they just can't deal with problems, so they just like running away like little children. That makes things a lot worse, because the other party has no closure. They just have no closure, and having no closure sucks. That's where you have to begin the healing and to find the closure yourself some way and somehow. That's when you have to forgive yourself for allowing whatever happened, for whatever happened, and you have to forgive the other person, even if they haven't said I'm sorry, even if they don't feel sorry. And that's what hurts the most. But you can get through it. I'm getting through it. I got through it, so yeah, I just wanted to, share this with you guys. I'm in a very vocalized, speechful time of my life. Once again, I'm tapping into my Aquarius and my Gemini. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope this video helps, helps you out tremendously. And, stay strong. Don't give up. Don't stay stagnant within the negative thoughts and in the aches and the pains of the heart, but to override and to come over and to rise and shine above within love, compassion, happiness, and light. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. One love. Namaste.